John gets a text from his girlfriend. "Hey, I'm going to be home later than expected. Should be back at about 11. Being unsure, he asks her why. He waits for a response that never seems to come. As the clock ticks away and he starts dozing off, he hears the door. He looks at the clock only to see that it's past 2 and still no text. Irritated, he confronts her. "Why are you home so late?" She responds, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you. My friend got into a situation and I had to help her. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you." Feeling stupid, he apologizes. And as he lays in his bed, he starts to wonder where his trust for her had gone, only to realize he had never had it from the start. We've all experienced this lack in trust, but what is trust and why is it so important? Trust is one of the most important staples amongst us. Without it, we have nothing. Trust is the foundation on which all relationships stand. All of our connections are built upon it. Most of us have been in a relationship where we felt like we couldn't communicate what we needed because of our lack of trust in one another. But with communication, we can start to build this trust. In order for us to trust others, we must help them to trust us first. We can start this foundation by actively listening while we are engaging with others. Giving your full attention and maintaining eye contact can help others to feel as though you truly care about what they are saying, pushing them naturally towards trusting you. Empathy and understanding are also key roles in communication. Putting yourself in other people's shoes and giving them validation with experiences that they've had can help them to trust you. Think back to a time where you were lied to and your trust was broken. Have you been lied to by a significant other in the past? Years ago, I was seeing somebody and we were just a few months into the relationship. One night, she was supposed to come over, but she told me she couldn't make it and didn't give me an explanation as to why. The next day, she had admitted that she was unfaithful that night. This completely shattered my trust with her, even though she had admitted to what she had done. She had asked for me back and I took a couple of days to think about it. I was really hurt by what she had done, but the conclusion that I came to was that I would give her a second chance because it seemed like she really just wanted to make it right and it was an honest mistake. I laid down ground rules in order for her to help me trust her again. Months later, something similar had occurred yet again. This time there was no explanation given as to why. I later had found out that she was unfaithful a second time. That was it for me. There was nothing left to recover, so we went our separate ways from there. How many friends have you guys lost due to dishonesty? When our trust is broken, it's not so easily gained back. There are many factors that we must put into consideration when trying to determine whether or not we want to try to build trust with someone again. How long have they been in our lives? Who are they to us? How was our trust prior? Have they lied to us in the past? It's up to each person individually to make this decision. What's most important is figuring out what's going to be the most positive thing for us. Not all people deserve second chances, and even less deserve more than that. Some of us tend to trust very easily, and other people hesitate to trust anyone. These differences come from many different things, ranging from how we've been raised to how honest others have been with us in the past. Something important for us to remember is that if someone doesn't care about how their lives have affected us, we must realize this before deciding to let them continue their careless behavior towards us. Apologies, accountability, transparency, and consistent effort are key factors when trying to rebuild trust with somebody. Has anyone ever tried to scam you before? The digital age that we live in is extremely disruptive toward how we trust others. Misinformation spreads like wildfire. Gossip is all over. The issues are endless, stemming from social media. Women have hundreds of messages from guys in their inbox at any given time. This can create a lot of uncertainty from a man's dating point of view. Women have endless options. This can cause men to think, am I good enough? What if they are more attractive than me? Then there's scams everywhere. I couldn't even count on 2 hands how many times people have tried to scam me. None of them have ever succeeded, but they've gotten pretty damn close. I actually had somebody one time having me believe that they were my ex-girlfriend. So much so that I actually had sent her money to her Cash App. When they said that they needed the money to a different Cash App account, that's when I realized that it probably wasn't her. Of course, when I finally got a hold of her, she sent me my money back and everything was good. It's a very deceiving world that we're in, unable to control how others act. The most that we can do is try to own up to our own faults and have as much integrity as possible. When we ourselves set out to be honest and to have integrity, it can have a very positive impact on us and the people that we surround ourselves with. Do your friends or your family trust you when you tell them that you'll be somewhere at a certain time or that you'll do something for them? When you stick to your word, when you tell someone that you'll be somewhere at a specific time, there's a certain level of trust that comes with that. When you tell your boss that you won't finish working for the day until you finish the project that you're on, and you hold true to that, your boss can see the integrity that you have. When you start telling your friends that you are going to quit an addiction and you hold true to that, this contributes to a general perception on how others see your trustworthiness. Integrity is something that many people lack, and it can help to contribute to an overall more fulfilling life. Your integrity also directly affects your own mindset. When you tell yourself that you'll do something just to push it off, it keeps you in a loop, not holding yourself accountable and having no reason to. When you push yourself to have more integrity, you will naturally hold yourself to a higher standard. This can cause a chain reaction through your entire life, benefiting you and others around you endlessly. When you come off as an integral person, this can come back full circle to you. Being honest and coming off as trustworthy will actually help others who have that same attribute to show it back to you. Remember, keeping communication open and honest is great for building trust. Also, that recovering trust isn't always possible. You have to be the one to decide whether or not it's worth keeping someone in your life that's been dishonest with you. Be careful not to trust those who you don't know very well, and do your best to have as much integrity as you can for the most positive outcome with your trust. Be honest with others. It will go a lot further than spitting lies to others and not holding true to your word. Let me know the answers to the questions that I had asked throughout this video in the comment section. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Hello? Yeah, I'm making the video now. I can't believe that anybody's gonna believe this crap. I mean, I'm probably the most dishonest person there ever was, but, you know, just keep feeding it to them. Hey guys, I wanted to give a huge thank you to those of you who stuck around until the end of the video. Your support means the world to me. Let me know in the comments section any feedback you have or suggestions for future videos. Take care.